It's pretty cold where I am today. Yeah. And that got me thinking about Garmin's and the operating temperature. This is the part of the manual no one ever pays attention to, but I'm just going to give you some quick information on this. Now, people pay attention to this one first, but it's the second one that's actually quite important as well. So the operating temperature is from, I'm in America, so I pay attention to Fahrenheit. -4 to 131. Now we'll concentrate over here. In hot weather, this is the one that's actually more of a concern, because if a car is sitting in a parking lot, that is actually a lot easier to hit than you'd think. Now, during driving, when you got the air conditioning on, yeah, you're fine, whatever. But when the sun is coming through the windshield, acts as a lens, yeah, that is a problem. Where this number, the cold part, is concerned, that's where this one gets more important, because you'll notice, oh sure, if it is, what is that, 20 below freezing, no, 32, 38 degree below freezing. I suck at math. It's really effing cold. Okay, anyway, yeah, if it's literally below 0 degree Fahrenheit, up to -4, you can operate your Garmin, but you cannot charge it. And there's a reason for that. So you'll notice that the charging temperature range is different. And that one, you have to start at freezing. If it's below freezing, below 32 Fahrenheit, no, don't charge it. And I know exactly why. It's because the heat generated from that, even in the tiny little USB port that it connects to, can cause condensation. That's what happens, because when you're above freezing and you're charging with USB, the likelihood of condensation is slim to none. But if it's below freezing and some heat starts, if there's little itty bitty ice crystals you can't see, well, then that'll create condensation. And well, what does that do? Rust. That is, sometimes you will see used Garmin's on the market and you look at the back of it where the USB port is, and there's actual legitimate rust on it. It is guaranteed that they were charging it below freezing at some point in that Garmin's life. Now, when it comes to on the high point, the reason you don't charge when it's above 113 Fahrenheit, well, that's just to prevent overheating. So it's the exact opposite reason. But this one right here, yeah, if it's below freezing and you start charging this thing, and this is not specific to any model. It doesn't matter if it's a nuvi 200 all the way to a DriveSmart 86. It doesn't matter. If it is below freezing, you do not charge it, because it will create condensation, little itty bitty tiny condensation, rather quickly, and that can damage the USB port. That's why you don't do it. And that's why there is a distinct difference between operating and charging. So if it's really cold where you are, yeah, don't charge. So what should you do? Well, simply put, you unplug it and bring it in the house or apartment, wherever you live, when you're done driving for the day. And then, okay, once you have brought your car, the next morning, once you have brought your car's interior above freezing, then you can go ahead and plug it in and charge it. But yeah, that's that one. That's the danger numbers right there. This one, nah, you don't have to worry about operating, but charging, yeah, that's the one to pay attention to.